Hey guys, before I start this video, I just want to add like this little, I don't know, disclaimer, I guess, saying that this isn't really my normal type of video. I wanted to edit it to make it more of my, usual style of content, but for this one I wanted to keep it kinda pure, because I was playing/interviewing with the developers of DeathGarden, which is an opportunity I never thought I'd be getting. So, it's gonna be unedited, for the most part, it's gonna be uncut, and it's gonna be awkward as all hell, because it's just a bunch of people playing video games and talking about it, so think of it more like a podcast. I hope you can get something interesting out of it. Please, enjoy. Hey guys, how's it going? It is Shootzki, also known as Nick, and I am joined today by a very, very special crowd of people. I am here with members of Behavior Entertainment, the people who are making DeathGarden. This is the closed beta at the moment. As you guys might remember, the last video I was showcasing the closed alpha. The game has done quite a few changes, so why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Why don't you go ahead, Ash?
Yeah, sure. I'm Ash. I'm the creative director on the project.
Awesome. Hey,
and
Ash.
And I'm Matt, the design director.
Hey, Matt.
And I'm Nicholas, the brand manager.
All right, so basically all you.
Ooh,
okay.
We're right into it already.
Okay. This is we're hitting the ground running, aren't we? Okay,
I'm
so
MPI already.
why don't you guys tell us about DeathGarden? Because I was showing the game earlier, and I feel like a lot of people were a little confused as to what the game actually was about.
Sure. So DeathGarden is an asymmetrical action game, which, as you can see, a group of 5 runners have to work together as a team to try and defeat this overwhelmingly powerful hunter, whose job is very simple, which is to kill the runners. If he kills 3 of the runners, he wins the match. For the runners to win, they have to escape the level, and they do that by completing 3 objectives. 2 of the 3 objectives that are inside the environment.
Right.
Just gonna escape from the deadly hunter.
Right. So, yeah. Right. So you have to capture the objectives to open up the exits, basically. But
yes.
when you're standing on the capture points, the hunter can just basically see you at all times, right?
Exactly.
Right. And did I hear that right? You said that the hunter only needs to kill 3 people.
That's it.
Wow. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Okay. This is coming from my channel. Whose audience, I mean, like, we're really accustomed to, say, Dead by Daylight, right?
Sure.
Where the killer has to basically kill everyone if they want a full decisive victory. So, I don't know. Like, I guess, like, the best way would just be to compare between the 2 games, I guess, because, there are some striking similarities, and oh my god, the hunter almost found me. And they dropped the turret, and they found me anyway, okay!
One of the big differences between the 2 is that DeathGarden is very much a team-based game. Like, at its core, at its success rate, for the runners to win, they have to complete the objectives without losing the 3 lives. So everyone who goes down in the game is playing a significant part against the potential win or loss of the game. And unlike Dead by Daylight, there is a clear win criteria for both sides.
Yes.
The runners win as a team and they lose as a team together. So we're really trying to encourage everyone, not only through that mechanic, but through others that we have in the game, a real sense of team camaraderie. So we really have to work together. So you can see that by, like, again, if we're talking about direct comparisons in this one, you can see all the runners anywhere on the map that you want all together at any point during the match. You can also see what powers they've got attached to their van braces. So I can see Shayma has a reveal arrow. I can see that Michael is a healer. I can see that Nico is a healer. So I can make these decisions about what I'm going to do in the game based on what my team is doing. And I also know that Nico needs rescuing because he's our healer.
Right, so there are a lot more tactical situations that you find yourself in where you actually have to make very, very important decisions with the knowledge you have. Unlike, say, Dead by Daylight, where it's mostly just guesswork and focused on, I guess, your own personal survival.
That's right. I mean,
yeah. So that's it. So we really want to make that game about. Oh my goodness, you guys are good. We really want to make the game about, like you said, teamwork and understanding the situation that you're in and reacting to it. Oh, I got you, Steve. There you go.
No, it seems like there's a lot more, I guess, direct feedback in terms of how the game mechanics work, which is something I'm very, very happy about personally. I mean,
well, that was a goal as well, was, you know, we wanted to make some of the more obscure concepts, because asymmetrical games, you know, now we've jumped in on Dead by Daylight, and now we've decided to go to the next level with this one. They can be obscure. Well, they are by default obscure because both sides have different objectives.
right.
So making that as clear as possible to the players, we've tried to do that in this one as well, and tried to bring the whole sort of understanding of how the game works clearer to the players. As you said, like direct feedback, more obvious information, less obscurity. And I mean, a lot of that obscurity worked in a survival horror setting, but in an action setting, which is what we're exploring now, you know, we felt that we needed much more direct feedback, direct understanding of what's going on.
Right. That's, wow, that's, okay, yeah, okay, I can see. I think so far you guys are doing a great job in that sense, because this game is actually incredibly easy to understand, very easy to pick up. Like, I think it's just, I think this game is quite possibly going to be what replaces my Dead by Daylight gaming sessions at night, to be completely honest.
Well,
I feel like,
you know, that's not our ideal situation.
I mean,
obviously.
no,
We'd
I
like
mean,
to play
look,
both,
granted,
of course.
no, like, okay, your ideal situation is if I played both, right?
That would be
Yeah.
delightful.
Can you make a day be 48 hours?
Yeah, just,
Play 24
yeah, sure,
hours,
we'll do
24
that.
hours?
No, no. Well, I mean, they scratch. I mean, the goal was, you know, we do asymmetrical games. We love asymmetrical games. We love this concept of the overpowered character versus the underpowered group. This is scratching a different itch, you know. It's a slightly different version of the game.
Absolutely.
It was
I think
designed to be for, you know, it wasn't designed to directly target the Dead by Daylight crowd. It's designed to find its own new space in the world. You know, what more
Okay.
action orientated. It's got the FPS side. That's really quite different. So yeah, I mean, it's like we hope people are gonna want to play both in different ways.
Right. No, I think I understand where you guys stand with that now, because, I mean, granted, the games are similar in their premise, but they're actually very different mechanically. So, I hope everyone will actually notice that and respect it and appreciate it and give the game a shot, especially Dead by Daylight fans, because, I mean, it just happened to me, right? I mean, I thought this game was just another Dead by Daylight.
Of course.
I feel like if people would just give this game, I guess, coming into it with a more open mind, other than just seeing, oh, it was made by the developers who made Dead by Daylight, it's just going to be Dead by Daylight 2. Like, it's, instead of thinking about it in terms like that, people will actually, you know, just give it a shot and see how fulfilling it is in different ways, I guess.
I agree. It definitely. I mean, it has many. You know, some of its core gameplay is similar, but the overall gameplay and the overall way you're expected to engage and play the game has a lot of very fundamental differences. You know, that start at the whole concept of the team, which is, you know, very, very different from the way people play Dead by Daylight. You know,
Right.
we're starting out with the concept that the team needs to be functional. Because the hunter is so ridiculously overpowered.
Right, so putting the team play first above anything else, you're basically basing all the gameplay around that, and I got sent to the blood post. Perfect. So I noticed that when the hunter killed me, my body got knocked off the cliff. It just sent me straight to the blood post. He didn't have to do anything.
Well, yeah, what it does is it gives you, the hunter 2 downs, and so if there was already 1 down, then it adds up to 3, and then so you just go directly to the blood post.
Oh, okay, perfect. So I was actually wondering about that. So I mean, like, that's a good solution.
Yeah, because we love the idea that you could kind of fall off, but we didn't want it to be too punishing, so that was our solution.
Right. Oh, Nico, that probably wasn't a good Ash. No.
I thought I had it.
Oh, the hunter was. Oh no, he was hunkering down. He wanted to make sure I died. Like.
I'm hungry.
Oh,
Yep, there I go. That's me.
oh, now Shamer's going down.
Oh no, this isn't looking good.
We're gonna make it. You can turn it around.
All right, well. So
We're
you
gonna-
guys have 2 more lives then.
I'll try to make it quick.
Oh, 3 of us are down. We need to find a health crate. We
Oh,
need to
that
find
is
a health
not
crate.
good. Come on, Michael, turn around.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
No, Mike, no! It's all over now.
Come on.
I got the eagle eye, guys. Come on.
I think you really have.
Gotta bring your A game here.
Gotta find a health kit. We just did.
You beat me on the first game.
I know. We're doing the third. We're coming back. We're coming back strong. Oh no.
Oh, I think that's it, isn't it?
Total disaster.
Man. So yeah, this game can. I mean, this game can still, as we've just proven here, it can still end in a blink of an eye. Like that happens so fast.
The whole beauty of that situation of making the decisions as to whether you're going to go and rescue people or focus on capturing objectives is a really key decision for the runners. They have to decide whether they're going to try and engage the hunter or engage the objectives and pull the hunter away. There's a lot of potential team play options to try and force the win.
I think it just goes to show how potent the hunter actually is. Like, you definitely have to respect him as a force, because he just melted me. He melted all of us.
Yeah. It's like in 5 seconds he took down 3 of us.
Oh my god.
That's our goal, is to keep the hunter strong. We want we want people, like you said, runners, to respect the hunter, and play around that, you know, and slow him and reveal him and use all the tools that we give the runners to be able to manipulate the hunter. And they're there to use.
Exactly. There's a significant amount of incredibly potent weapons the runners can use that can take down any kind of playing hunter. Because each one of us, if we pick any of the classes, has great opportunities to, like, if the hunter's running around everywhere, we can slow him, we can drain his stamina. It's just about finding a good team with a good loadout, basically,
right,
and then using that to your advantage to take down the hunter.
So,
the more you play as an individual, the less likely you are to win.
I see. So basically, in a sense, like, the runners are essentially, they have the capacity to essentially bully the hunter, but never enough so that the hunter is completely disabled.
No, they can never kill the hunter, but the hunter can always escape and then come back and re-attack.
Right, and I mean, and the hunter can attack hard naturally. So I mean, like,
yes.
I mean, you can die in a blink of an eye. Like, I don't know if you guys want to talk about it in this way still, but I mean, like, comparing to Dead by Daylight, killing survivors is kind of a slow ordeal for both sides.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, knocking a runner down is one thing. Ejecting them from the arena is another thing altogether, which is effectively, so then they have to engage the blood post or let them bleed out, and we have a lot of incredible powers to keep them alive too. Like, for example, the healing arrow tier 3 has the ability to revive runners from range.
And I'm in trouble. Man, I don't know how to play this game. Go figure.
Well, I think one of the best strategies is to kind of find a buddy. Because
stick with the buddy.
Going back to what we were saying about team play, you know, just to give one more example, is that anytime you pick up a crate, if anybody's around you who's your teammate, well, you all get the contents of that crate.
Yeah,
so
I noticed.
Working together is really good for that. If you're capturing the point, the more points, the more people on the point, the faster it goes. So, you know, those types of things really play into that team aspect that we're really trying to do, and help you to win as runners.
Right. So, wow. Okay, so there are a lot of ways to play this game, and that's something that I'm very, very glad to see. Like, just, like, there's something great about what you guys have made, in the sense that you have this very refined gameplay, I guess, process or flow of the gameplay, so to speak. But there are still so many different ways that you can go about it and approach the entire situation, which is very refreshing to see.
I mean, one of the overall design goals with from the beginning was the idea that you have to react on your feet. You can only react to what's in front of you, and we keep changing that up all the time. So, you know, the levels are procedural, the layouts are procedural, the hunters has many options to choose from, the runners have many options to choose from, and also anyone can choose anything, any match they play. So all these factors kind of play together to create a very dynamic gameplay that it's a similar gameplay every time, but it's never the same.
Yeah. Man, I almost got away from the hunter that time, but I guess not.
You know, really, the upgrade parts are like kind of your most important thing that you need to get.
Yes.
Because it really allows you to get to those higher tiers.
And
like,
that's so good.
Level 3 is just so powerful that you really want to get there. So the longer the match goes on, the more chances the runners have. Of course, the hunter can empower himself too, so it's a balance there. But what you don't want to have happen is kind of like reveal yourself too early. Try to cap a point right at the beginning of the game. Usually ends up in tears.
Yes, no, like that clearly just doesn't seem to work in the favor of the runners. No way, because because the hunter can just see exactly where you are if you're capturing the point. You're just screwed. Man, this hunter has been coming after me this whole time. Leave me alone. Okay.
You guys got out. See, team win by the runners.
Okay, so
anything can happen in this crazy game.
Absolutely. I mean, wow. Like this game keeps me on my feet. Like I am so excited. Like I am so excited for this game.
It really requires all of your focus.
It really does.
Even just us talking, it's challenging.
It's making it very hard. Like I don't know if you guys know or even care to know, but I mean, like when I was showcasing the closed alpha, I was just like, I was trying to do live commentary as I was playing, and then at some point I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna shut up now because I can't play.
Yeah, it's really tough. I mean, we were always saying the same thing. It's like the moment you go into a game without thinking that you've got to be on your absolutely top of your game, the moment you just take your mind off and go, it's going to be easy, it's like bang down. Even after, like, you've just got to be so ready for anything.
And really it comes down to, as well as, you know, the old adage that everyone talks about, easy to learn, hard to master.
Yes.
On the surface, as you mentioned, you know, the mechanics are simple. All you have to do is capture these 3 points and get out. You don't even really need to do anything else. You don't have to hit the hunter with anything. You just capture the points and leave. But the depth comes from all of the choices that the players make through which perks do they choose, which weapons did the hunter have, how do, you know, the arena generation, how did that work? What do you near? Did you work with a teammate? Did you try to do things by yourself? So all those things contribute to a depth of play that we're really committed to, and we're committed to adding a lot more of those perks and stuff to the game as we go.
Absolutely, and I think it's shaping up to be incredible so far. I mean, no, it's like you said, it's simple, but very, very potentially complex. I mean, the amount of different situations that we've gotten into with these few games alone is kind of enough to just basically showcase how varied the gameplay can be, and yet still be so mechanically simplistic. And I think, personally, that's what makes games really good to a core. And I think you guys have basically achieved that.
Oh, thanks.
No, like I'm excited for this game. Like again, like I'm a huge fan of everything that you guys have done so far. I mean, I am so excited to see this game develop and just grow, and I exploded. Okay.
I'm trying out all my different powers here. That's the mines.
Oh Jesus! Thank you. As soon as you said that's the mines, I stepped on a mine.
Yep, it's just like talking, just like gushing about how great your game is, and then I freaking blow up. Please stop shooting me. That'd be very kind of you. Thanks. Okay. Nope. I guess not.
I'm gonna reveal the hunter. Okay,
I can't tell it's you.
This is one of the coolest.
Oh, I see. I just
embrace powers.
Oh man. No, it's fine. I get it. I'm obviously just dying because I'm an easy mark. Like I understand that. I'm not good at this game. You guys have been playing and balancing amongst yourselves, and I've been here just trying to get a hand on this thing, and I'm so glad I have, but I'm just not good. So.
You would want to be an expert on your first couple games, though, would you?
Honestly, no, because the progression of skill is what makes games so compelling in the first place. Like, you want to become a master. Like, you don't want to just be a master right away. There's a difference.
You are revealed.
And then you want to be a master team.
Yes. So, like, it's just making me think because of all the talk that you guys have been doing about how the gameplay just kind of develops along, I guess, along the, what's the word I'm looking for? The progress of the match, I guess. How everything ramps up with all the upgrade parts and whatnot. I can't wait to see how the community as a whole, you know, just plays this game once everyone gets a hold of it. I feel like people are going to be playing in ways that no one really expects, which I guess is like half the excitement, really.
That's a really good point, you know, and that's as we noticed with the alpha, we noticed that runners were winning a lot more as the alpha developed.
Yes.
So the first, you know what I mean? As they learned the mechanics and they learned the different strategies, they became more proficient with them. While their win rates went up significantly.
Yeah, they did.
No, so like it's just like you said, easy to learn and hard to master. I can only hope that the hunter becomes just as effective in the long run as well, because... Oh no, not the mine! Oh, you clever.
Ooh, your bleed out is low.
Oh man, well, I'm at blood
To the
post.
Oh, you're going to blood post?
Yeah.
Don't tell me that. Okay, now I know.
Oh boy.
I have limited offensive capabilities to rescue you.
That's all right. Why don't you guys just do what you have to do and just let me...
We've got two markers.
Ooh, that's dangerous for me.
Not when we're trying to rescue on the blood post.
Execution available.
Okay. And I'm dead.
There's a lot of revealing going on.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Baby steps. Baby steps.
Exactly.
Would you like to try the hunter next time, or do you
Oh,
want to
absolutely.
keep
I'd love to.
Okay.
I'd love to try the hunter because
Sure.
I heard that you guys added in some new weapons and toys for the hunter to play with.
We did. You know what? I'll let you discover them.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
One is gonna,
You want me to tell you?
one is gonna shake everything.
Okay, I can't wait.
Do you want me to tell you, or should you just want to
Okay.
just discover them?
Do what
It's up
you
to you.
want. Like, here's the thing, right? If you let me discover it on my own, there's a good chance that I'm just not even gonna pick it because I have no idea. I
fair
have no idea what you guys have done.
So we introduced a new weapon called the LMG, which is kind of like an M60, a big, very fast rate of fire weapon that kind of sprays and prays, if you will.
Right.
I got you, Ash.
That was a good little dance there.
So that's the weapon we introduced that's new. And then we introduced a new power called ICU, which basically creates a area of effect around the hunter where he can see everyone. It's like a pulse that reveals anybody who's close to him.
That would explain how I've gotten found sometimes, I think.
Yeah, maybe is that also, like you said, when you're in the capture zone, you're revealed?
Right. No, there's this one point I was hiding behind
okay.
a tree, and you just found me, just like that. Okay. Okay, so that actually
that's
does
a
shake
big
things
power.
up a bit, because one thing I noticed from the closed alpha was that the runners could be so stealthy. Like, the hunters just could not find them. Like, there were some games where the hunter just didn't even get to shoot a single bullet. Like, no exaggeration, because of how sneaky the hunters were sometimes.
Blood post almost full.
Well,
So yeah, those are our two new big things. We also introduced two new perks. One of them is increases your stamina regen
okay.
for the hunter, and the other one, I believe, is a check on that. What did we add? We have so many now.
Oh, well, that's how you know. That's how you know the game is shaping up to actually be a
Yeah,
full
there's a
game.
lot,
It's
there's a
like,
lot.
You can't even keep track of the stuff you're making.
We just have a lot of stuff in production too. You know that.
Oh dear.
Oh man, that was
Two at the same
devastating.
time.
So the
Like
last
if,
the
I
last
don't know if you wanna-
reveals runners after if you down them for 6 seconds. So
Oh,
if
that'll
you're the
be
kind
useful.
of yeah. So if you really if you really want to track your down, this is what you would do.
I feel like Ash. I feel like you were just subjected to unneeded cruelty.
I was just brutal. Well, I thought he'd gone away. I was actually waiting for Nico to come up and crawl next to me because, again, that same thing that if I get the healing crate and he's near me, he'll get revived at the same
Right.
time. He was painfully crawling away.
Oh no.
So we
Okay,
could
so
have turned it around. We could have turned it around, but no, I got mined to pieces.
God, I just cannot get over how varied the results of each match are. Like the first game, the runners won pretty soundly. The second game, the hunter won pretty easily, and now it's kind of a like this is a real struggle. Like this is just a big tug of war between control of the map.
Yeah.
And I'm not letting you guys win. Let me just put it that way. I am not.
Nope,
I
I don't think this is looking good for Team Runner.
No, team runners.
Not right now.
Nope, I think Team Runner is Team Runner might be done here. Yep, that's it. And then the good old face palm. Like, it's just perfect.
Yeah. Team fail.
Team fail. GG though.
That was a good one. I liked it.
It was fun. Would you like to try the hunter?
Absolutely. I
Okay.
can't wait to hopefully kill some of you because you guys are so good at this game, and I hope I don't embarrass myself.
So yeah, I mean, it was always a conscious decision to want to have this very sort of flowing, free-form gameplay where things could happen at any time, any place. And it's something that we quite like. It's like, you know, the moment that people settle into a pattern, we try and design mechanics around shaking that pattern. You know, and everything that we do tries to kind of play into that, including the golden crate that drops in from time to time. Every 3 minutes is an event. This golden crate, if the runners get it, they get what's inside. If the hunter gets it, the hunter gets what's inside. And again, it's like every time you have a plan and you start doing something, ideally something will happen. And it happens all the time. Like, you know, you're out trying to capture a point and someone goes down and it's like, oh, do I rescue? Do I stay? And creating all these gameplay choices all the time is what keeps the game really fresh and interesting to play.
Oh, for sure. No, like there are so many ways this game can just go. I mean, oh man, like I'm sorry guys, I'm just so excited. I am so
Don't be
excited
sorry.
for this game. Okay, I am not sorry. I am so excited. I can't wait for this game's full release because I cannot wait to
Neither
see
can we.
this game.
Yeah,
I cannot
easily.
wait for this game to have this full-fledged community just be live and well. Like this is great.
So another change that we've made for the runners is that we've introduced, for the betas, we introduced 3 additional Vambrace powers, 1 per class. So we have the one for Torment is Degenerate, which basically reduces the hunter's damage. So that's very useful. We have
They're
another-
all useful.
well, they're all useful in their own way. The control. Let me just check my notes here.
Slow?
No,
No, stun, blind, or snow? Slow.
Snow, yeah.
Snow. Blind. Blind.
Yeah, so blind is the new control power, which basically creates like kind of a disruptive visual effect for the hunter. So it doesn't slow him down or anything, but it's very effective around the blood pool.
I use it a lot in my rollers. When people are being chased by the hunter, I always fire a blind arrow at the hunter. Often the person escapes as a result. It's pretty useful for that.
I can.
And
I
the
can
last one
imagine.
is what we're calling NPI multiplier for the support role, which basically increases the amount of NPI gained from any source. So if you're marking a crate, it'll give you more. If you're rescuing a teammate, it'll give you more. So it's a very good support power to hit your teammates with.
Perfect.
Okay, I think we should start the game now.
Start the game? Okay. Oh, okay.
There was
Yeah,
no
okay, I think-
official thumbs up, but that was
think
more
it's
than
okay.
a minute.
Well,
I
I
think
think.
it's okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm in. Okay, perfect.
So take your time. Pick what you like. Let us
Okay,
know if
I'm
you have
gonna
questions.
try the new stuff. So I'm gonna use the ICU, the revealing pulse. I think that'll be pretty cool. And the LMG. Oh my god, I cannot wait. What is this perk? Bigger clip, increased mag
Yeah.
size, dude. I love spraying. Let's do that.
There you go.
That's actually a great combination
It
because
is.
that has the slowest. The LMG is the slowest reload, and so you want to get that clip as big as you can.
Right. Okay, so I think I'm ready. Wow, this gun is a massive hulking beast in my hands.
That was our goal.
Well, I mean, the hunter is a big hulking beast, so I mean,
You can carry it. With one hand. Alright, here we go.
all right, you guys, I'm ready. I'm ready to fail spectacularly. Let's do this.
You gotta fake us out. You gotta make us afraid of you.
But how am I supposed to do that? I'm the least intimidating person I know.
Not anymore.
Well, that
Just
remains to be seen.
upgraded.
Round
Now we know you
begins.
have ICU, you're a terrifying thing.
Uh-oh.
Unless you didn't take ICU.
I did take ICU. have it right there.
That's what you say.
It's in the little bottom left corner. All right, let me in there. Let me in. Let me out of this cage.
Thank goodness we have that 20 seconds though, because otherwise we'd be in trouble.
I know, suddenly it's
It'd be a little unfair otherwise.
I think so.
And here I go.
You may now enter the garden.
Okay. So, this asymmetrical thing that you guys love so much, I just want to mention how. Ooh, I found one of you. I just want to mention how amazing it is and how varied the gameplay actually becomes as a result of that. I mean like,
it's
if you
really
get tired
fun.
of one thing, you can just become the other thing and just take a break from that. Like, I think it's
That's a good
great.
point.
Ooh.
I mean, it's, you know, both a boon and a curse, because it means you have to basically make 2 games.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the fun of what you end up with, because you do have these 2 very different experiences that you can jump between.
Down.
Found ya.
Blood initiated.
Oh no!
The ICU, beautiful. I love it. Well, I think that's gonna be my favorite toy for a while.
It's definitely fun to use.
It's fun to use because you don't have to like try to find some cheeky little runner hiding behind a rock or something.
Uh-oh.
Runner revived.
Hello.
Danger zone, danger zone.
I love the way hunters talk about runners.
Well, it's the same way
Oh.
killers talk about survivors in Dead by Daylight.
It's exactly right, isn't it? It's like,
Oh no!
I see you.
I see. Oh shit.
I'm just capping points.
That's a good idea. We need that. We need that. We need that.
Hold down the mouse button more. Yes.
Oh.
Oh, Nico, I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. There you go. Nice and
blood
snug.
post. Blood post.
Runner revived.
Keep him tied up, keep him tied up. I'm in trouble. Getting out, breaking. Hunter inbound.
Hello.
Oh, Hunter very much inbound.
I have nothing.
Oh god, I love the spray on this thing. It's beautiful. I'm happy you guys made this LMG. I'm the happiest person right now.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm just gonna bully you a little bit there. Hi, Nico.
Point D has
Hey, get away! No, you don't touch!
blood post ready.
Oh man. Now look
Good
what you've
work.
gone and
Yeah,
did.
we're gonna need to evac Michael.
Man, can't believe you had to go and do that. All right.
Oh, he's down, I think. I don't think I can make it there in time.
Hello.
Maybe.
I'm trying.
Hi.
I'm trying.
Oh, Nico.
Excuse me,
taking
you
a
can't.
shotgun.
Ow, I don't feel so good. What did you do to me?
Eat your bro.
It's alright, it's alright. Hold the line. Hold the line.
Hunter's here.
Hello.
Stay frosty. We got it.
Oh no.
The exits are open. Well, this just won't do.
Activated.
Hey, no.
Oh no, I see you.
Oh, I see all of you.
Arena
Okay,
event
wait a minute. No, you guys are getting away from me. You can't do that. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. Wait, come back. I'm so lonely.
Runner may now descend
So
to
when
blood
the
post.
exits are open, made 2 additional rules. One is you're revealed after 10 seconds automatically as a runner. And
Right.
the second one is, as you saw right there, you can execute as soon as you down someone.
I see. Okay.
So, yeah. So if you find anybody on the ground, execute them right away. You don't have to worry about how charged your blood meter is. Blood
Wow.
post, I mean.
Okay, so
mode.
you guys, wow, you guys really thought about basically making this game as snappy and, I guess, flowing as possible, for lack of a better word. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really happy with these changes, because, I mean, so far, this game was, I mean, the alpha, cool game, beta, you guys are absolutely shaping this game up to something amazing. Like, this is incredible. Like, oh my god, okay. I'm gonna stop fanboying for a minute, because I think that's about as much time as we have today. Thank you all so much for giving me this opportunity to showcase the beta. It's been great. It's been amazing, you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for playing.
No,
Yeah, thank you very much.
you're welcome. No, thank you for letting me play, is what I should say. And, so this closed beta starts tomorrow, as of the release of this video, so anyone watching this, you sign up for that closed beta right now. Maybe you'll get a couple of games in with me, and maybe I won't be such a embarrassingly bad hunter next time. So you better watch that.
Well, I look forward to being hunted by you regularly.
Oh, absolutely. All right, guys. This is Shootzki signing off with Behavior Entertainment. Thank you again so much, again, you guys, for joining. So glad to have you guys on, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye now.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.